Bless the Lord. Amen. So we'll assume that get every Increasing Life ministry just live after the service and having personal testimonies of what God has done to the people of God in these meetings that we've just started here in the very month of February, talking about miracles are now. Miracles are now. We have our sister here with us. She's going to introduce herself, but she has a special miracle through obedience to what God has done to her life, and to give your testimony, short testimony, to know that there's no distance in the spirit as she shared her testimony with you, where she lived and what God did for her and how things evolved through that wonderful touch of faith.
Amen. I am Minister Gilda Johnson, and I live in Natchitoches, Louisiana, and my daughter is Adrena, and she attends church here with Pastor Kyle. And I text her, and several people, it was a group text, and she was in it, and I was soliciting their prayers to come in agreement with me for the healing in my body. Now, I didn't text everybody. I text some people, because there are certain people who I insist that they come in agreement with me for what I'm believing God for. And I do that, I believe it's based on the Spirit of God. He'll let you know who you should and who you shouldn't share everything with. And so with that said, I called and I got the text together and I sent it out. I called the mass text, and I had them praying for me. Well, between the time, first of all, let me say, I didn't know about the service that was going on here at Ever Increasing Life. I didn't know about that. And so when I shared it with her, she said that they had been praying for me, and she specifically said, Pastor said to tell you that whatever that is you've been dealing with and wanting a healing for a long time, that you have it. When I tell you I have it, I had gone to the doctor without getting really detailed. And the situation that I had, it was partially taken care of. And when I went to the doctor that particular day, because I had fever from the flu, they wouldn't see me that day. Wow. And I wanted to go there to get my confirmation from my doctor that I had indeed been healed, Pastor. Okay. So when Adrena called me and told me that you said I was healed, I instantly knew that what I thought had taken place had taken place, even without the confirmation of the doctor. I got my confirmation from the man of God. And the thing that was with me, it was two. It was two different situations. And to see that one had been there for so long, and the other thing came up on me at the time where I thought I still had it, both of those situations, Pastor, are taken care of. Both of them. Wow. I will go to the doctor because my doctor is a believer as well. She's a woman of faith. And I want her to know that believing with her and believing with Pastor Cowan and the ministry here at Ever Increasing Life, you have to have believers. I just came from a conference, and we were talking about trust, believing, and obeying. Wow. When you trust in God, when you believe Him and take Him at His word, and you obey Him and do what He tells you to do, you will have what it is that you ask for. And the laying on of hands, I used to be under the mindset that it had to come from a certain person. No, you can lay your hands on yourself and believing in your heart that you have what you're believing and asking God for, you will have that thing. I have it today. My body is healed. Even before I allowed the doctor to confirm it for me, as I said, the man of God confirmed it for me. I'm in Natchitoches and they're in Baton Rouge. So when people stand together, believing God and taking Him at His word, you will have it. Trust, believe, and obey, and you shall have that thing that you're believing God for today. Amen.
Amen. Amen. So that's a supernatural testimony and miracle. So it doesn't matter how long you had it. If you do your faith out there, keep your faith out there, believe in God, even if you're going to a doctor, yet believe God. We always say a doctor's treat, but God heals. Right. You know, so we got to keep our faith in God, that God is our healer, and that's what she did. And by touching and agreeing and receiving the word, she immediately knew it was done.
And you know what else I want to say, Pastor? I have been believing God for that first healing for some years. My God. And because I was standing on the word but not actually seeing it take place, sometimes the enemy would come in and say, well, just keep doing what you're doing. That's all you're going to have. No, that's not all you're going to have. That's right. There's a completeness when you're healed. There's a removal of whatever that was plaguing you. It has to completely go, especially if it had not been there.
That's right.
And what I had not been there. It came upon me.
Yes.
And just as it came upon me, God took it off and away from me. I believe Him today.
Amen.
And I thank God for Him.
Amen.
I thank Him, Pastor.
Amen. Well, we thank God for you being in our service and sharing your testimony with us, what God is doing and what God is doing. So I encourage those who are listening again to stay connected, get glued in, that no matter what you're dealing with, no matter how long you had it, you know, if you even were taking medication for it, it doesn't matter. God can heal it. And so we welcome you to these powerful service of healing and deliverance and supernatural taking place here at Ever Increasing Life Ministry at 6360 Greenwood Spring Road in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Listen, I love you. You have a great day and a great week. We'll be back here this Thursday and this Friday in service. We'll not have Wednesday service. We'll have Thursday and Friday service. You don't want to miss these power-packed services that's going to be taking place here in the service live. And we also are streaming, online streaming, but it's nothing like being in the place.
Amen.
Nothing like being in the place. So we thank God for you again, and safe travels on your way home.
Thank you.
And your friend that's traveling with you, we thank God for her as well, and speak blessings on your travel.
Amen.
God bless you. We love y'all. Have a great day.